The quality life in France. France was voted the best place to live in the world for 5 years straight in a row by International Living Magazine. But what defines the quality of life in France? Why is it a country worth living in? In France, the work and life balance is based on the number of hours per year they work. In France, the average is 1,476 hours compared to the average of other countries for 1,776. This is not stating that they do not all change, but it does have an average. So working fewer hours is seen to why France has people that are living their lives and living it a little slower. France is famous for its gastronomy and culture, wine, Michelin star restaurants, and history. As I recall living there, it was a very hard transition as an American living in France. I wanted to do things very fast. The stores are not open on Sunday, so you had to get your bread, your cheese, your groceries way before Sunday if you were running low, your milk, everything. It was a hassle. I remember it was a hassle trying to rearrange my life based on this slow way of living. But in the end, it did teach me a lot of valuable things in my life, that it's your life, it's worth living. I also remember going down some streets and finding the best quality of food, just a small little restaurant that not only did not tourists know, but some of the people didn't even know about it. I mean, you would go visit there, only the locals would know about it. And I remember going to some that were 14 euros for a 3-course meal, but you knew the quality of the produce was fresh, it was organic, it was beautiful quality. I also remember going to vineyards, and these vineyards have been there for generations to generations. They've been passed on from generations to generations. The vineyards were so old, I don't recall the year since they've been there, because that's how old they've been. Every street has so much history. Every road, every street, every building, every house has this history to it. I remember driving down, it was beautiful mountains everywhere, and we were driving down this lane, and we see to our right these beautiful Roman structures. So of course we stop by and we see them, and of course we find out they've been there since the Romans. How great is that? Not only is France a great place to live in, but it's a great place to work. They have a great healthcare system, and they get 5 weeks of paid vacation. As I mentioned before, they get 5 weeks of paid vacation. So basically you're working your 35-hour week, which is the full time over there. It's not 40 hours, it's 35, and in the year you get the 5-week paid vacation. I remember my husband was working 39. 39 is overtime, so they would be paying him overtime for that. Also, the healthcare system, it's phenomenal. Everybody has them. Any household has them, whether it's the poor, the medium, the rich. Everybody has the same thing. The healthcare system really, really takes care of everybody, no matter what. If you can't pay for it, guess what? It's okay. You can still come in. Having a baby over there is super, super easy. I mean, they pay from A to Z. Here, I remember going and getting quoted for having my son $20,000, and that wasn't even part of it. So it's a big change. They really take care of the people. They want to make sure everybody is healthy. Everybody needs what they need. Doctors, if you're stressed, if you're depressed, they will talk to you. If you've been working way too much, they will talk to you. They will speak to you. They will tell you, take it easy. They want everybody to be happy. Doctors also still make house calls. I remember getting sick, and my husband had a call at like 11:55 because I had a horrible stomachache and I couldn't get up. And so the doctor came and visited us. How great is that? I didn't have to move. So also, whenever you're pregnant, here's the thing, ladies. When you're pregnant and you're 3 months, they pay you 115 euros a month while you're starting at your 3-month pregnancy, all the way until your son or daughter is 3 years old. So the government really cares about its children. They really take care of you. The quality of life in France is measured by how the people are living it every day. You take your time to eat a meal. You don't just scarf it down in 30 minutes. You have a job, but you also have your life to live. So you have to balance it both. You can't just live at work or, just live your life. You have to have balance both. Going out of the country and having a great weekend, it's a 30-minute drive because it's just 30 minutes away from the city. How great is that? You have mountains 30 minutes away. You have a flat land 30 minutes away. You don't have it for miles and miles where you think, oh God, I've seen flat road for 3 hours straight. No, it's everything's so close. So you get out more. You sightsee more. Having a meal is very important in France. I remember my husband coming home from 2 p.m., having his lunch and dinner, and he would go back around 6 p.m. So he would have 4 hours with his family. That was amazing. I loved it. I thought we saw him more than here in the US. So I fell in love with that. People really do appreciate a meal. In conclusion, France has been voted the best place to live in for 5 years straight in a row because of the work and life balance that they have. It's based on how many hours they work. It's based on what they think should be the maximum, the average, or whatnot. Less hours means more time with oneself or their family. So France can continue to be a role model to people around the world, showing that we can always work, but also have fun at the same time. So that's the quality life in France.